3 here. It's good to see everybody in the house tonight. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. It's Saturday. Okay. I'm going to get started right away with everybody coming in the room. I want to say guava right away. Hello, everybody. Happy weekend to you. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. I wanted to talk to, and before I get going, thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the people that's tuning in. Thank you for all of the support that you've been giving me lately. I've been seeing a real uptick of the support and of the subscribers. So I appreciate it. And all the new subscribers, welcome aboard. How you doing? Welcome, Patient Saint, Holistic Homestead. I ain't got my glasses, so I'm gonna do the best I can. What's up, Locks and Land? How you doing? Talia, how y'all doing today? Good to see you. Good to see you. I want to get in this and talk with everybody coming in. Hello. TLC in the garden. How you doing? Simply Bell, Eddie Morrison. I want to talk about this soap. Hey, Allie and Danny, Latrice, Precious SoCal Gardner. How you doing? Nicole, Noel, Chris, Holistic Homestead. Say I wash my dishes with Zote and vinegar and game changer. Michelle Law, Vicky, Leslie. How you doing? Queen, Sovereign, how you doing? Just one Ella, Kim. Okay, let's get into this because I really want to get into it and get out. Hey Vicky, how you doing? Here's what I want to talk about. I made this soap and I'm going to show you this soap. And I've heard every single thing you could possibly hear about it. Hey D-Love, hey Second Floor Garden. I made this soap. For everybody that didn't watch the video, I made my own laundry detergent, but I found something out. It's not just laundry detergent. This is what I made. It's not just laundry detergent. I've been washing my dishes with it. Hey, my Renaissance grandma. I've also put it in the dishwasher to see if it worked. Oh my God. It works just as good in your dishwasher as it does on my clothes, as it does with the dishes, doing the dishes in the sink. So I want to talk about it. Let me get the ingredients first before I get going, because I think that visual might help us a little bit, okay? All right, sorry about that, y'all. I should have had this ready before. But I want to talk about the ingredients because there are so many things being said that people are setting in stone. And I know I'm new at this, so I'm no professional. But I do want to air out some myths. And in those myths, let's just get to it, okay? I've been asked, does this, now everybody in here that has made their product out of Arm & Hammer Laundry Booster, Borax Laundry Booster, pink or white Zote soap, this is all I used. Now I got fancy with another batch and I put some Downy original blue fabric softener in it. I dropped 2 cups of Downy, which I got that here, blue fabric softener in it, which it smells great, it works great, but it was 100% unnecessary. That's the first part I want to talk about. Everybody has been telling me in the comments that I should put in vinegar. I should put in, what's the other thing? What's the other stuff, y'all? OxyClean. OxyClean. I've had a billion people tell me I should add OxyClean. I've had people say they use and put a little bit of Tide in it. And if you look down in that comment section of that video, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not making any of this stuff up, okay? So here was my problem with that, and I didn't want to be rude at all. I want to make sure everybody knows why I am not attempting, but have attempted and successfully made my own soap. Vinegar will make a chemical reaction. Yes. Okay. I don't have a problem with people saying vinegar, but I do know baking soda and vinegar. You know what I'm saying? Baking soda and vinegar be banging on wax. So I had a problem with doing that. Here's my other problem. Every person that has used this recipe, I was watching videos from 10 years ago and them updating those videos 10 years later. So I watched so many videos before I did anything. And I like watching the ladies that was back on YouTube way back 10, 15 years ago doing this. And then now they're still making it as updated videos and they haven't changed anything. My Renaissance grandma said baking soda and vinegar will make it very foamy and bubbly. But here's my question. Why what do people want to, you know what I'm saying? Why? If these three ingredients work, if this is working just like this, what are we doing? Because the thing I was trying to do was save money. I went to the store and I was going to buy a very popular name brand laundry detergent, which I use. I use the green one and I use the red one. I always have, and I always, well, I ain't gonna say always will no more. I always use the red one and I always use the green one, the popular laundry detergents. And I've been watching the prices go up for the last 20 years, and now it got to a point where I refuse. I would rather take my dirty clothes and beat them over a rock by the river before I pay another red cent for the red or the green. And then you got a nerve, that yellow bottle of the lower cost stuff, the Arm and the Hammer, even their prices is astronomical. So I couldn't do it. I just could not do it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do more research and I'm going for it. I don't have anything to lose. All I got to lose is clean clothes. Now, here's another one. Well, let me stick on that subject. Everybody wanted to put all this different stuff. They said, Led, you should go put a little bit of this in it, put a little bit of that in it, put a little bit of this. Now, the only reason I put Downy in another batch is because I already had some Downy, right? And I just wanted to see. Unnecessary, totally unnecessary. Now, here's the other thing. That I didn't say anything because I didn't want to be rude or anything, but I wanted people to know where I was coming from. My only problem I had was OxyClean. A thing of OxyClean costs like $17. So what are we doing? If I'm making a homemade batch and I've averaged it out to make 1 gallon of this, all of these ingredients cost me about $12, okay? About $12 for all of this. So to make 1 gallon of this cost me less than 60 cents, around 60 cents. Okay, 60 cents per gallon. That's 1 jug of popular brand washing detergent. What are we doing? If I'm going to, you go add, everybody say go get some vinegar. You know how much vinegar costs? I'm not talking about making my own, because those folks won't make their own. If I go purchase a bottle of what is it called, with the mother in it and all that, if I go purchase a bottle of vinegar, what's that cost? Say distilled vinegar cost about $4, $5. What are we doing? If I go buy some OxyClean to put in there, OxyClean costs about $17 for that little tub. What are we doing? See, I just wanted to come on here live today and hopefully shed a little light on what I'm trying to achieve, and maybe, hopefully, get you to think about what you're trying to achieve, because some people, I don't think they were trying to achieve the same thing I was. And what I'm trying to do is save money and clean my clothes. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. Now, I wanna address this situation. I've been on YouTube a long time. I've been on YouTube damn near since YouTube started. And one thing that I've known, especially over the last, 10 years, I know when there's, I'm going to call them agents. When there's agents in your chat, I've had people giving me such deep down, gritty, scientific information that only a scientist would even care to know. And I'm going to say this to all of the agents. This is not my plan. This is not my idea. So y'all don't come after me, okay? All of the so-called scientists that told me this is going to clog up my machine, this is going to ruin my electronics, this is going to clog up my dishwasher, this is going to clog up my garbage disposal unit. Everybody that kept saying like this is going to ruin your life, basically. And then after they tell me how it would ruin my machinery, they would go into this long spiel and scientific spiel of how it will ruin my appliances and machinery. Nobody cares that much except for corporations. Those are corporations reaching out to me to make that video stop going viral. They do not want that video to go viral because I would be just one more person on YouTube telling the truth. They do not want that. You got to think of this. If I told you, let me share something with you without spilling it. If I told you that you could make a 5-gallon bucket, if you could make a 5-gallon bucket full of laundry detergent that you could use in the dishwasher, that you could use to wash your dishes, that you could use to wash your car, and your hands still be soft and supple like a lady, if I told you that, and if I told you you could make this 5-gallon bucket worth of laundry detergent, and this 5-gallon bucket would probably cost you like, I don't know, $1.50, $2, maybe $2. Let me see, 60 cents a gallon, 6 times 5, that's $3. It'll cost you $3 to make this 5-gallon bucket. Okay? $3 for 5 gallons of laundry detergent, well, multi-use laundry detergent, dishwashing detergent for your dishwasher, and I'm about ready. You could probably wash up with this. So wouldn't you try it too? Wouldn't you try it too? And if you were a corporation and you saw somebody telling other people that, what do you mean? Wait, we're selling our product for $17. You mean to tell me this guy is over here undercutting us for what? $14? He's taking $14 out of our, oh no, our income? Oh no, we got to say something. We have to say, we got to make that stop. So you know what I started doing is I started looking at other people's videos that made soap way before me. And it's the same people. It's the same comments of people in there attacking those innocent people, saying it don't work, this will ruin your machine, this will ruin your washing machine, this will ruin your plumbing, this. Okay, I y'all know sometimes I can be a whole, if you will. So every time somebody would ask that to me, I want to see this said. Did the agents say anything about the fact that the appliances are not the same quality as they once were? They've been redesigned, I'll say, to only function well with a certain kind of amount of time. I'm going to say this. This is why I'm not listening to the agents, is because there is nothing on the planet Earth that those agents could say to convince me. To convince me. Wait a minute. There is nothing that those agents could say that could convince me that this right here, the same stuff you use around the house anyway. The same stuff you use around the house anyway, right? Because this stuff right here is natural stuff. All of this is natural. Go look it up yourself. This stuff is natural. Go look at what borax is. This stuff is natural. So you mean to tell me that will ruin your machinery, that will ruin your appliances, but this won't? This will not ruin your appliances and equipment and machinery. You're trying to tell me this is better than this. Listen, if this was a court of law, if this was a court of law, I would only come to the judge and go to the jury and say, are you trying to tell me this will ruin the appliances, but this will not? Are you trying to tell me that this is safer for the environment and safer for your skin and everything else than this? You can pronounce what's in this. You even know what is inside of some of this. You don't know what any of this is. So I had a problem. My problem was every time I asked somebody, okay, if you're telling me that my ingredients to make this soap is so horrible and so harmful to my appliances and my skin and everything else, which I'm wearing a shirt that was washed with this, you are trying to tell me that this is more dangerous than the stuff that they got on the shelves? Not only is it more dangerous, they're charging you like 10 times the price of it and probably 100 times less of it to do the same job. You're going to have to do better than that to convince me. Because I'm not going off my own understanding about this. I'm also going to come in from the sideline, and I know this has been done. Now, without the Zote soap, this has been made before any of us was even born. Before all these laundry detergents and stuff like that. Matter of fact, when I was a little kid, I can remember my mama using lye soap. Soap that somebody in the neighborhood made out of lye and fat. like beef tallow. That's the same thing this is. So that's how I know that they're agents or people working for agents, because you cannot prove to me as much crazy stuff as we put in our wash machines and dryers, as much stuff as we flush down these toilets and these sinks. You cannot tell me, you can't sit here with a straight face and tell me that these all natural ingredients is worse. Is worse than this. You're not. You can't tell me. You can't sit there and convince me of that. You can't. And you don't have to use science. All you got to do is use your common sense. There is no way in piping hot hell that yeah, everybody keep talking about that failed soap. I mean, tomato. Everybody is whatever you want to do. But you know, I had this problem years ago when I was doing a bunch of FYI, not FYIs, but the DIY videos. I had a problem with the agents way back in 2020. Thank you, TLC. TLC says nothing wrong with my 30-year-old washer on my family skin after 10 years of using this detergent. I rest my case. Hell, my washing machine is probably 15 years old and it's still going strong. I've never used this till this week, and I've had that thing repaired probably 10 times. Carla, my recipe, well, it ain't my recipe. It's the recipe, okay? It's on my video right before this one. Broke Farmer in the house. What's up, brother? So yeah, Dave, definitely, just go check it out yourself. Don't listen to people. Don't even listen to me. I want to talk about one other thing. I was very, 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 very skeptical because I didn't believe it worked. I was like, it's too simple. Let me see. Robinson family say I stopped using fabric softener years ago and just used it. I ain't no need. Listen, my clothes is soft and supple. And you want to know something else? They didn't even have no dryer cling, the static cling in the dryer. If this is all you, okay. I'm trying to have a nice smooth video. Family, we are going to ruin ourselves by doing too much. We're going to ruin ourselves for doing too much. We've already ruined ourselves for doing too much. Sometimes the answer right in front of your face is so simple that it's unbelievable. You know what? I'm not going to get on no spirituality, but I'm going to say this. That's why a lot of us don't follow the rules, laws, and regulations and the commandments of the Father. It's too simple. We are living in an age where if something don't smack you in the face, if something don't make you bleed, if something don't make your eardrum ring, if something don't push you on the ground, if something don't make you laugh, you don't believe it. If something don't make a loud boom, you don't believe it. Think about the mindset that we got now. Bigger, louder is better. That is not the truth. And that even comes with people. That even comes along with people. Bigger, louder is not always better. Sometimes the silent, chill ones in the back, that's where you're going to get a lot of your answers from. It's a lot of people right here on YouTube. They ain't loud and boisterous and animated as I am, but they still got a lot of great knowledge. But nobody pays them any attention because they're not waving their arms in your face in the camera every 5 seconds. That's just how I talk. But that's what wins. And it's not cool. It's not fair. So I wanted to get y'all take on this and say, like, what are we doing? It works. I don't. The only proof I have is the clothes I'm wearing on my body right now. Listen, let me tell you something. Thank you, Robinson family. Thank you for that. And let me tell you something else. Now I got on a pair of drawers. I washed them drawers with this. And I want you to hear something. If you look, and I didn't mean to catch them, if you look in that video that I did with the soap, it's some baby blue. That baby blue you see down there at the bottom of the washing machine, them my drawers, a pair of drawers. I'm not gonna put no toxicities by my, my sausage and eggs. Okay? I'm not gonna put nothing toxic down there. But after I wore the clothes and I know how sensitive my skin is, I would have started breaking out up here, drying out, something. Itching, nothing. So I said, let me go and try these drawers on. If I start feeling something tingling, I'm going to let it go. But nah, drawers is just fine. I put them on today and I've been had them on all day. So I don't, why do people want to tear you down when you done figured something out? You can always tell when you done figured out one of the roadblocks in this matrix, because all hell breaks loose. Every time you figure something out, I started talking about buying land about 2.5 years ago, and when I tell you, I have never in my life been attacked. You would have thought I was ripping the heads off of puppies. When I got that land and started telling people how wonderful it was and people should buy some land and it's so beautiful, and I was getting with other people on YouTube and we was coming together talking about our land. Oh, listen, you would have thought I was going sneaking through people's windows at night and ripping the heads off of all of the little girls' Barbie dolls and sneaking out the window with a bag full of Barbie doll heads. You would have thought I was the Grinch himself. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just telling people, while land is still cheap, maybe you should try to get some, because how wonderful it feels to be a landowner and own all these acres with no neighbors around me. And people went crazy. They went crazy. Go back and look at them videos too. It made me stop doing videos about my land for about 6 months. Because I was like, this is crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like this. You hear me? It actually scared me. I was getting death threats. Wait, you threatening me and my family's life because I bought land? I don't understand it. So I'm really here today to tell y'all it works. I've been using this everywhere, and it's best like this. Okay, I'm going to answer a couple questions, then I'm going to take some questions or get in the chat. Everybody was asking me, Led, how much of that did you use? I want to tell y'all. Oh my God. Some people like, it clogged up my washing machine, and I had to have somebody fix my washing machine. Get this. What did I say? I said, I think you've been using too much. Somebody said, oh, after a while it leaves this oily, thick, hard, greasy film on your clothes and I'll never use it again. I think you've been using too much. If you're using soap to the point that it's caking up on your clothes, come on now, y'all. Let's be honest. Yeah, they came to a screeching halt, my Renaissance grandma. I got tired of fighting people about something that I have achieved. So I let it go. Um, but people are saying that it's clogging up their machines and stuff. You're using too much. Uh, I'm going to say this too. Uh, I washed a batch, and I used, what was it, 3/4 of a cup. I had to sit there. Listen, 3/4 of a cup. I had to sit there and rinse my clothes like 2 extra times because it was still soapy. I'm going to say something now. I'm just going off after what everybody else has said, okay? They said you don't need much of this because it's super ultra concentrated. Every video that I've watched, they said you don't need much because it's super concentrated. You don't need much because it's super concentrated. I seen this young girl take 1 tablespoon and put it in her wash. She said, my husband works at the mill and he gets oily and grimy, so I only use 2 tablespoons. Did you hear what I said? She only uses 2 tablespoons because he works at the sawmill and gets oily and greasy. And here I am using 3/4 of a cup. I knew something was wrong. So I sat there and had to rinse my clothes forever. So the only thing that I could think of for the young lady that said her clothes got caked up real bad over time is you use way too much soap. Number 2, you probably put way too many clothes in your wash machine. Number 3, you jam-packed them clothes in there and you probably just dump that soap right on the clothes. How many people do that? You throw your clothes in the water and dump all your dump your soap, pour it right on top of the clothes like that, and walk away. That ain't even how you supposed to do it. Everybody is trying to do like the commercial, right? Now, this is how I've been washing clothes my whole life. My mama taught me how to wash my own clothes, and she said, just in case no woman want to be bothered with me. You let the water fill up first. Then you put the soap in the water. I use this, and I have been using something like this all my life. Stir it up. Stir that soap into that water good. And then add your clothes. Because while the tank is still filling up with water, your clothes is sitting in there soaking in that soapy water. Not just sitting there soaking in plain water. It's sitting in there soaking in soapy water, and that's helping to release all of those dirt particles in your clothes. And I've never, ever, never had a problem in my life. That's how I've been washing my clothes for 52 years. I don't jam all my clothes at the bottom and as many as I can stuff in there and then pour a bunch of dish detergent on the top, close the door and walk away. Listen, that's the commercial for visuals. That's not how you even supposed to wash no clothes in the first place. That's why I really couldn't get jiggy with those Tide Pods, because I was like, I don't even understand that concept. One is supposed to open up some soap right now, and then later on another one supposed to melt and open up some fabric softeners. I got some, but I still don't sit right with me. Right? So I'm just here to say, listen, before we go listening to folks, make it make sense before you go to rah, and those people ain't got no channels, they don't got no proof of their so-called evidence and saying, all I'm saying is just show me or shut up. That's me from now on for the rest of my life. Show me or shut up. All the talkity talk, it don't work. Everybody is so busy talking and lying these days. I'm not listening anymore. I'm like, look, show me or shut up. That goes for love, life, and relationships. If you dig what I'm saying. Show me or shut up. You know, you be at the club, girl. I'll rock your world for at least 4 to 6 to 7, 8 hours. I'll take, show me or shut up. Just tell him. If he come in here and talk, girl, it's got to be about you. It's, girl, ooh, it. Show me or shut up. Stop talking about it. Show me or shut up. Then buy me a drink. If it's real, buy me a drink. You know, show me or shut up. Everybody these days is scientists. Everybody is a professional at everything. I even had somebody correct me, or so they thought they were correcting me, and called themselves a self-taught chef. They called themselves a self-taught chef. Ma'am, there's no such thing. If you're self-taught and you cook really well, that's what they call a really good cook. You didn't go to culinary school. That's like me. I know everything about medicine, and I'm a self-taught doctor. If you call yourself a self-taught doctor, you're going to prison. Okay? If you come in the courtroom and call yourself a self-taught lawyer, you're going to prison. You are not a self-taught chef. You're a good cook. I'd stop playing. See people like that trying to check me, but they play with words. You're not a self-taught chef. You know how to do chef stuff, and you taught yourself. That means you're a really good cook, and you love the Food Network. That's all. We got to stop playing with words and trying to make ourselves something when we're nothing, and then go behind other people and critique and check them and try to tell them what they doing wrong. Oh my God. Wait. And then this self-taught chef, I said, let me go over this. Probably ain't got no channel. I go over there, and she said, this why you should stop eating pork. That's for the devil and stuff, and God and the devil and pork. Pork is bad to devil. What did this self-taught chef, one of her first meals was roasted pork loins. Stop playing with me, ma'am. Stop playing with me. One of you call your most famous dishes was a pork loin. You said you don't eat pork anymore, but you got on me for owning pigs as my livestock. But got on and said I shouldn't be eating pork. What? What? You came to my channel to tell me I shouldn't be eating pork because you stopped eating pork. I should stop, I guess, because you stopped. So you say you did. But one of your recent videos is of you marinating and cooking a pork loin, basically influencing others to eat said pork. Man, everybody always wondering why I'm giving everybody such a hard time. It's because this is the timeline of lies and deceit with no receipts. Try that. I'm like, what? I had no problem with the woman saying you shouldn't eat pork because everybody keeps saying that on my channel because I own pigs. To each his own, number one. And then everybody keep making it biblical. To each his own, okay? But at the same time, don't tell me I shouldn't be eating pork and you are literally preparing pork in your kitchen for the world to see your video. Come on. So many people told me, Led, you shouldn't be eating pork because of Allah and stuff like that. And they say it in the Bible and this and that. I'm like, okay, I'll let your comments stay. I'll let your comments stay. Because whatever you believe in, okay, your religion, that's up to you. Okay. But I have never had nobody correct me about eating pork, and then you are literally preparing to make a boneless pork chop sandwich with many a leftovers, because that pork loin was about a foot long. You was gonna have some leftovers. So, as I said before, I don't mind being corrected. I don't mind constructive criticism. But show me or shut up. If you ain't gonna show me, shut up. Just chill. You know, I don't mind nobody critiquing me. The best way to critique me is like, hey, Led, check this out. This is what I did and made mine taste a little better, or da da da. Then I'm like, let me go and check this out. Okay. All right. At least he showed me whether I agree or not. So show me or shut up. So let's get off of that because I don't want to spin down that alley. How many people have made their own soap? And tell me your experiences, because this is what it look. Wait, before I go, one more thing. Everybody said it's going to lock up on the next day. When it cooled down, it's going to lock up. You're right. The next day is like jelly, right? The next day when everything cools down, it's like a jelly, like grape jelly. I took my drill. Well, I took this in my other bucket, but I took my drill in this bucket that same day. That's why I can't turn it too hard, because I took my drill with my paint mixer, like somebody did in the video, and it's been like this for ever since I made that video. So this is what it looked like now. Right? So that's it. I mean, people say occasionally you gotta stir it. I don't mind that, because occasionally I gotta go into this powdered laundry detergent and take this same stick and break it down because it absorbed some moisture and it turned into a laundry rock. Same thing with your dishwasher powder. You got to break it down. If it absorbed moisture, it turned into a laundry rock. So I don't mind stirring it every blue moon. It's no different than anything else I do. All of the roadblocks that people have tried to put in front of me for making my own soap is no different than I already do with the stuff you buy from the store for $50,000. Right? Okay, the new garden says, I have before, I do make homemade powder. Okay, I got a question for y'all, so maybe y'all can answer something. Everybody was like, Led, I don't make the liquid. Oh my God, I got on that. Putting water in it is stupid. Okay. You should make it out of powder. I don't know why that's the voice in my head. But somebody tell me the powdered version of this. I want to hear the powdered version of this, because I understand this, but how did you powder that? Everybody that keeps saying they don't add water, they use the powdered version. How are you powdering this? This is already powdered. Same thing, just don't add water until use, TLC. I was wondering that. This is, the blueprint. I've been making my own soap for 5 years. Okay. I just didn't understand that. To save my life. It says Zoe bars come in flakes too. Yeah, but I don't mind grading it up like cheese. I wouldn't pay that little bit extra to have them grade it up for me. TLC, grade the soap or run it through the food processor. Yeah, I got a little cheese grater. I just banged him out like that. Tracy said people love the world and things of the world. They don't want to let go of big corporation daddies. It's look that way. My Renaissance grandma said you don't powder it, you just shred it. It works fine. I guess. I guess. I was just wondering because everybody was like, I'm doing it the wrong way and that's stupid to add water. I was just wondering. Reveal say I prefer the liquid myself. I really prefer this liquid. Now, if I could powder this, I get it. But using a little bit of this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look, just using a little bit of that, look at it. Stir that up a little bit. Just use a little bit of that. Y'all see that? I don't see what the big deal is. I don't see what the big deal is. I don't get it. Say grate the soap bar in the food processor. Add soda ash, borax. Yeah, that's. Whew. It's really fun. It's like I'm doing a science project. Yeah, it really does. Everybody leave theirs dry. I don't. I don't see a problem with putting it in this 5-gallon bucket. And my whole family been using it. My kids, my wife, I've been using it, and I've been using it on listen. I've been using this like hot sauce. I've been putting this on everything. I'm washing the toilets with it. I'm washing out the sink, the tub. I'm like, listen, you pay all this money for all this new soap, different kind of soap. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving it a shot. Say it's like a shower gel, a bar soap graded. Yeah. Powder and liquid gives you the same results. It's just a person's preference. I was wondering because people was beating me over the head about I'm stupid for adding water. They said, oh, it's gonna add diseases. I said, diseases? I was like, wait a minute, what you mean by it's gonna add some diseases? Oh, you gonna catch bacteria inside your body. What? Cause I added some water? Everybody got on me about the adding the water, and it was literally, it started turning into a team sport. One person is for this team, the other person for that team, and I had people in the comments arguing back and forth. I had to get rid of them because I was like, man, it's not that serious. It's just soap. You got people calling each other names, cursing each other out. In my comment section, I was like, hey, man, y'all taking this way too serious. It's just some clothes. By the way, it's my clothes. Now, if I was washing your drawers with my soap, number one, we might be in prison. But if I was washing your clothes with my soap, then I understand. But no, I'm washing my drawers with my soap. And people get mad. Oh, lad, you messing up. How dare you? Wash your drawers with that soap. Oh, my Lord, he done added water. You going straight to hell. Like, what? Y'all real? Man, I thought I done finally found something soft. Nobody wanted to talk. Let's stop talking about politics. We tired. We know what's going on. We don't want to hear nothing about that. I said, oh, okay. Let me stop talking about politics. Let me show you the softer side of lead. I'm gonna make me some soap, and I'm gonna birth them babies. I'm gonna come over here and show y'all old lead farmer birth out some piglets. You just can't catch a break, man. You got people telling me I'm wrong for the little piggies. That ain't how you do it. You supposed to reach. I can't make this up. They was talking about somebody else's channel. Did I use the whole bar of Zoe? Yes, I did. I used the whole bar and 2 cups of each. I don't think you need 2 cups. My next batch, I'm gonna try 1 cup of each. Man, they was, oh, lead farmer, you gotta reach your hand up inside that piggy and get them babies out. You ain't doing it right. So what? What you mean reach off up inside this pig and pull them babies out? Uh-oh. They said, well, I was watching, what's the name in them channel? And they likes to reach up in them piggy wiggies and yank them babies out. I'm not reaching up inside no pig and pulling out no babies. I ain't never done that with a human being. I'm not gonna do that to no pig. And here's another thing. I understand if you're a pig farmer and you don't want to lose revenue, so you have to go to the extremes of reaching in that piggy wiggy to pull them little piglets out. Cause that's your money. That's your money, you know. I understand if you are a pig farmer and this is your income, this is the only income you got. This is what you do for a living, okay? Your bread and butter. Okay, to me, I get it. Reaching inside this piggy wiggy to try to pull out the rest of these little piglets, it's kind of like you put some change into the vending machine and you just got you a pack of Twinkies and some Doritos, right? And you know the little spinner, a stop like this, and your chips will just stop up against the glass like this. Okay, you start knocking that vending machine, try to knock your chips down in the drawer, and it got your Twinkie stuck or your Snicker bar. You start, look, what do you finally do? That was your last change, your lunch break almost over. You down there start trying to reach up there with your hand like this, trying to get your Twinkies and your chips. That was your last money, man, you know, and you hungry. Lunch is your lunch break almost. I get it. But, you know what I'm saying? If it's me, and you know it's payday, and I know I got a little money, and I ain't really true to this like that, you know, if my chips get stuck in this vending machine, hey, pay it forward. Whoever buy this next bag of chips, you know they getting two, because I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be teeter-totter in this vending machine till I break the glass and stuff. I'm going to just pay it forward. So I feel that way with these piggy wiggies. I'm not about to reach off up into this hot pig body and go to you know, like you bobbing for apples. What is we doing? It's like a glory hole for piglets. I'm not there yet. You understand me? I don't do this for a living. I don't raise pigs for a living. I'm new to this. So I know I've done a lot and you've seen me do a lot over especially this past year. But I'm not at the point of reaching shoulder deep into a hot wiggling piggly, a hot wiggling piggly to pull out no little piglets. I'm not there yet. But you would tell people, oh, you doing it wrong. Hallelujah. Oh, Lord. Oh, them piggies as good as dead. Oh, no. Hallelujah. Have mercy. Oh, no. Lord is going to strike you straight to hell. I'm like, damn. God is going to send me to hell because I didn't intervene? Because it looks like my pig is having these babies just fine by herself. If I would have went in there, yeah, some of those pigs probably would not have made it. Because I would have done something stupid because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a doctor, Jim. Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor. What? Yo, Led, on the live stream. Led, you gotta reach inside there and get up in that pig. Where you live at? Where you live at where saying stuff like that to another man is okay and comfortable. And like you ain't gonna get no backlash from that. Hey lad, it's cool. Just reach up in that piggy wiggy and grab that baby and pull it out. Yeah. No, you gotta go up to the elbow. Oh, you there? You gotta go up to the armpit up in that pig. I'm not there. Who knows? Someday I may be. But right now, I'm not jamming my arm inside no pig that deep. I might go a wrong direction and hit something. I don't know. I've had on this ring and this watch all up in that pig. Oh, I'll be done tore something up. I think I'm grabbing a little piggy wiggy and pull it out. I might pull out like a lung or something. It was all bad. Now, I want to say this too. Family. Family. Peep game. America, the United States of America, has a wild hog problem. Do you know what a wild hog is? All a wild hog is a pig that got out the gate and never came back. They're no different than the pigs inside your pen. The only reason they look like that once they get out is because now they're eating different stuff and they're not just gorging on feed from the farmer anymore. They're eating the stuff they were meant to eat. So their whole body construct changes. That's the only difference. Now, here's the other thing. In the wild, we as Americans have a wild hog problem because the hogs, i.e. pigs, have zero problem procreating and giving birth to anywhere from 8 to 15 piglets without any help from any human beings whatsoever. In the dark, in the park, they don't need our help. They don't need our help so much so that the country, the United States of America, is overrun with wild hogs in the park after dark. Yes, Katina Brooks, in the park after dark. We are being overrun with wild hogs because they don't need us to help them make more pigs. I stood there calmly. What am I gonna go in there and do? The only thing I knew what to do with my pig is like, I don't know, kind of treat her like a lady. Treat her like a lady. Oh no, don't get me started. Treat her like a lady. And I know go in there and just make sure somebody is there to help her. Let her see that I'm here with you. You don't want to be in this little cage with the mud by yourself. And just let her know somebody is here, because no matter what it is, I know it's painful. And let her know the same guy that comes and feeds you every day is here with you. So I was rubbing her, letting her know I'm here. I got your back, not your back strap. I got your back. And people was like, oh, some lady cussed me out. Said, oh, F you, this just like a man. This what I can't make this up. This just like a man. You sat there running your damn mouth, and you didn't even give that pig no ice chips. She was serious. Now, I laughed, and I did a laughing emoji because that was hilarious. Because I thought, this is a joke, right? Until she commented maybe 5 or 6 more times, calling me a handful of bees and a pocket full of MFers for not running to get this pig ice chips. Ice chips. She wanted me to sit there inside the mud with the cage and feed this pig ice chips. Like a lady. And I asked her, I said, ma'am, are you serious? I just want to know because I'm still laughing. I don't know if I should be laughing at you or not. You look a little serious. Yeah, I am serious, MF. You need to be in there with them piggy wiggy, giving her some ice chips and consoling her and praying over her with some, what's that stuff? Some sage and stuff. Ooh. Ma'am, the only time that I'm going to light up some sage for this pig is in the oven. I'm just saying. The only time that sage will be around this pig will be sausage. Fatima said, you saw the comment? I had to get rid of her. She wouldn't stop, and she kept going on each and every one of my videos that had nothing to do with the pigs, still cussing me out. Just like a man. A man ain't this. A man ain't that. You should have been in that cage with that pig, give that pig some ice chips, and pray over that pig and put some rub sage, light up some rub sage, or whatever. Look, she was right about the sage, but she didn't have it in the right context for me. Okay? Breakfast patties only, ma'am. Okay? Ice chips. I can't make this up. Everybody always think I'm just joking. I'm not joking. The comedy writes itself. She said, how dare you stand there and gawk? You should be in there giving her ice chips. Ice chips? What? I need some ice chips, ma'am. It's 90 degrees outside. But I understand. I'm gonna stop this video, but I gotta tell y'all this. We are living in a world of falsehoods and illusions, and nobody wants to do the right thing. Everybody that's trying to do the right thing, everybody is trying to stop you from doing the right thing. Damn it, all I did was make some soap. I thought I was doing something. All I was trying to do was make some soap. I didn't show you how to make soap. I didn't teach you how to make soap. I just wanted to make some soap for me. And I caught so many strays from making my own soap. I had somebody, which they scared me so bad, they said, don't use the pink. Pink is for punks. I'm sorry, sir. Use the white bar. Why? Is you one of them funny boys? What? It's a soap, sir. We're talking about soap. How did using this bar of soap make me want to fly the rainbow flag, and this bar is okay? This is the word. This dude got on me because I was using the pink bar, and he's so I bet you got on panties too, don't you? What? What's inside this soap? Where he think all of a sudden I'm in love with men Because everybody told me to buy this soap. A real man used the white bar. Sir, when you finally meet your wife, because I'm positive you don't got one. When you finally meet the lady of your life, because I'm positive you do not have one. If that is the way that you think going into your relationship or your marriage, if she's still that crazy, okay? Sign a prenuptial agreement, because she is going to leave you and take everything you got and your white soap. She ain't going to stick around too much longer for that bull. She ain't staying. I told you I'm trying to keep it smooth. So we're living in a world of illusions and falsehoods where using pink soap in your laundry detergent automatically made you fall in love with men for some reason. I don't know how that works, but making soap with water made you a dummy, and eating pork made you go straight to hell. We got people around here lying for a career. Their career is to lie. They are lying in your face. There's no such thing as the media anymore. The media is about clicks and views, just like YouTube. Man, you too little to be making that kind of noise. So yeah, this is all I can say is every man for himself. Do what you need to do to get through this mess that we in. Don't listen to anybody. Tracy says, I heard pig make good soap. I heard it too. Yeah, I heard the same thing. Man, I'm telling you, it's so many people out here lying for fun. Like Tony Montana, I lie for fun. They lying for fun. They lying for clicks and views. And I'm like, listen, I get it. But it's past the time of clicks and views. We're at a point now where, man, we really need to be sharing real righteous information. Like for real. For real. You know what I'm saying? We need to be sharing good, solid information. Land ownership, how to cut these corporations out of our lives, how to stop all this spending, how to be free. We need to start talking about how to be free. And this is the time that you're going to have to use, we all will have to use some discernment of you knowing who's lying to you, who's trying to trick you, and who ain't, right? It's simple. It's that simple. So I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to tell you this. I will never buy this again. I got one more thing of this on my land. I'm going to use that, finish using it. But I will never, ever purchase any of this famous stuff, none of that stuff again, if I can help it. I'm not doing it. Look at this. And it's beautiful. Oh, I done said the pink soap is beautiful. Oh my God. I might as well just put a rainbow flag on the back of my Chevy Tahoe now. Because I done said the pink soap is beautiful. All of a sudden, I got a taste for men's. This world is jacked up. This world is jacked up, son. I done said the soap is beautiful. Oh, he about to start wearing the skirts. What Well, Leia about to start wearing skirts. Or what's them things a couple years ago girls wear them bubble dresses. Uh-oh. Leia about to go purchase a bubble dress. He done bought some pink soap. He got on some Crocs with all them little push pin things in it, and some white Crocs with some push pins with Care Bears in them, and he's wearing a bubble dress. All cause my soap is pink. Boy, this world, man, it's too much for me. It's too much. It's too many sensitive folks, and I'm just trying to get by. Listen, I'm not trying to shake nobody cage, man. Yeah, them jelly shoes, old jelly shoes for men's though. old Herman Monster jelly shoes from the 80s. I'm not trying to rattle nobody cage, man. Listen, I need you to understand this is for everybody that's just subscribed and came on in. I'm not here to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm not here to hurt nobody or make nobody angry. I am literally now just trying to just get by, just like everybody else. Everybody keep on seeing me on YouTube and thinking I'm this. I'm not. I'm no different than you. I go in the store and start looking around for penny. If I see a penny on the floor, I'm picking it up. You know, I'm juggling coins like you. And everybody keep thinking, even if you got that kind of money, that you shouldn't be juggling your coins. You better watch yourself. Because one minute you're rich, next minute you in a ditch. Simple, right? So I tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to call it a video. But I do want to give mad props, mad thanks to everybody that I watched on YouTube that taught me how to make this soap. I didn't fully believe in making the soap. I didn't think it worked until one lady that I know personally. I never saw her video until the other day, and that is Granny Karma's Homestead. I saw Granny Karma making this soap, and I said, what? I had never seen her make the soap video. Never. Out of all the videos I done watched of Granny Karma, I don't know how I missed that one. Like 2 or 3 years old. That let me know it worked. Because Granny Karma, she ain't going to lie to me. That right there, she that one. So I said, you know what? Nah, I'm making this. If Granny Karma gave the thumbs up on this soap, I'm at least going to try it. And this is the reason why. Is because she don't bite her tongue about stuff. If I be like, oh, Granny Karma, you got to do this. Oh, lad, I don't know about that. I'm going to let that go. I'm going to let you do that. That means no. So she ain't one that's going to try to stroke your ego and make you feel better about yourself. She going to tell you, yeah, I'm not doing that one. So for her to come out and using this soap, yeah, that's how you spell it. If that's how you use this, if she using this soap, it must work. She ain't trying to get no clicks and views. So I tried it. And to all the people on YouTube that I saw your video, mad props. Granny Karma, you was the nail in the coffin. You made me go ahead and be like, I'm doing it. I'm going to find out myself. So, hey, everybody, thank you so much for watching, coming by. I got so much stuff to share with y'all, so much stuff to show you. I've been out for a few days because I had some other stuff I got going on, but I'm going to show you that later, all right? So with all that being said, if you've made your own soap, please put it in the comment section below after the video and tell me exactly how you made it, why you made it, and how long have you been making it, okay? And tell me if you've been making it for 10 years, do you still make it? Do you still use it? Have you done slipped and went back to the dark side and started buying Tide Pods again? If so, please let me know. I would love to know. All right? Everybody, thank you for coming by. Growing with Hudson, how you doing, my sister? Everybody, thank you for coming by. Live Farmer 73. I love y'all, and I'm out. Peace.